I lost my dad.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't know. I didn't know. Right.
So
Right.
I literally lost it. Literally lost it. My whole world I just didn't want to do anything that I was currently doing ever again.
I'm so sorry. So that must have hit you. If it made a person like you who's focused on what she's doing, if it made you step, that means you must have been really close to your dad.
Yeah, we all were very, very close to him.
Well, how many siblings do you?
We are 12 kids. I'm number 12.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And my dad and I had the kind of relationship where I'm like, Dad, you don't even buy me flowers. If you don't respect me, how will men respect me? It's just like, I'm not your boyfriend. You know, and just a father that calls, a father that has set the bar so high in life that you don't even know what to look for in a guy, because it's like, can anybody ever measure up to the kind of, you know, men I had in my life that raised me? So, yeah.
And he was close to all 12 of you like this?
All of us. All of us.
This is the high standard. These are the kinds of dads that make some of us feel insecure.
So he raised me, particularly my diapers, all of that, the stuff that people would say about their mom. It was my dad that, you know, was my hero.
Yeah.
So when something like that happens, and the news job, he had told me to take it.
Right.
So just now feeling like he's not going to watch the show.
That just took,
Yeah, I didn't want to.
Was it an unexpected passing, or was he?
He had a car accident.
Oh dear.
February 7th, 2019.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
So
how do you deal with this? Talking about stereotypes that you deal with as Nigerian media and actor, how do you deal with the easiest stereotype for media ladies? You know, that, the way that they make money is that a man is taking care of them.
So, man, I'll tell you a story about the day I died. My dad died.
Right.
I was coming out of my 3 p.m. The show's at 2, ends at 3.
Yeah.
My 3 p.m. news show. And they're laughing in one of the offices. And I hear a producer say, oh, ask Idia. Boss bought her car. I've never told anybody this, like, in public. And I was like, my car? And it was like just a Hyundai, however it's pronounced here, Hyundai. And I really wanted the same one that my sister had. So my dad got it for me after a lot of begging. My God, it was a war zone to get that car. And I hear this producer who knows nothing about me other than I come to work, I do 3 shows, I go home. And she's saying that. And I got upset in that moment, and I started trying to call my dad. Because I'm like, Dad, you know, you told me to take this job. I'm getting frustrated. Like, these people have no respect for women. I don't want to deal with this. Because even when we're negotiating my salary, conversations like, oh, you know, she doesn't have a family. She doesn't have a husband and children. Why does she want to be paid this much? You know, yes. So I start calling his number, and his number isn't going through. Right. And one of my brothers picks up the phone and goes, Idia, Daddy can't come to the phone right now. And I'm like, tell him it's me, give him the phone, because I really need to talk to him. They're driving me crazy at work. And he's like, Idia, I don't have time for this. I have to go. And he hangs up. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Like, why would my brother speak to me like that? Calling everybody, just trying to, everybody's like, where are you? I'm like, oh, I'm at work. They're like, just wait there. So I'm like, I called the firstborn, and I told her, I was like, look, if you don't tell me what's going on, I'm going to be pissed. And she said, Idia, Daddy's dead. So I look at life very differently from most people, in the sense that you can stereotype, you can say whatever you want. I don't care. I take all the negativity in, and I don't know, some people call it bitterness. I take everything that I'm given and I absorb it, and I use it to get very strong. It's very hard to hurt me with the same attack twice. Very hard. If you come for me with something, second time you say it, I don't care anymore, because the first time I've taken it, I've felt bad, I've cried, I've died. And then when I come back, I don't care. I just block the person out, like, you don't exist. Yeah. So that happened to me, and it's like, Nigerians, the one thing I've learned is that if somebody doesn't like you, no matter what you tell them, they're still not going to like you. Yeah. You can show receipts of all the money you're making. Yeah. Nobody. If they don't like you, I beg, she's doing drugs, Zare, I beg. Yeah. You know? Yeah. If they like you, there's nothing you can tell them bad about that person. You
Actually, yes, that's how we are.
That's life. That's life. I don't even know if it's a Nigerian thing. It's life. Yeah. Somebody likes you, they like you. Yes. And I think the thing with women is, Nigerians need to be kinder to women. We don't like women in this country. You know what I mean? We don't. Because if you look at everything in terms of just jobs, pay, you know, how women are treated, a woman overtakes you in traffic, you call her an ashawo. We don't like women. We don't treat women like we like them, you know? So if you liked somebody, you'd be able to celebrate people without somebody in the room saying, oh, no, it's a lie, or it's Obasanjo that gave blah, blah, blah her contract, or it's a lie. This person, I saw her coming out of, who cares?
Yeah.
You know, who actually cares? A lot of the people that came out to criticize the movie were criticizing it because of the choice of Nneka. And that was what broke my heart.
Ah, right.
So they criticized it before a lot of people got to see it. And that's where they succeeded last year. This year, my God,
fought for
stood for me. Last year, a lot of people didn't get to see it. And it was just, my friend auditioned. Why did my friend get it?
Okay.
You know, it was now like, and it was, I just thought, wow, like you haven't even, I knew they hadn't even seen the movie. So there was this criticism that now made a lot of people say, we're not going to go see it.
But then this,
which was also still fine.
Right.
Then other people saw it and they were like, we love it. Cool.
Right.
But it wasn't the magnitude of what I know we shot.
Yeah.
So this was now that opportunity where
for the world to see it, for it to be democratized. Nobody's gatekeeping it.
And people were like, and people literally messaged me. I was turning my nose up at first that she's not even an actor, blah, blah, blah. Idia, I love you.
Yeah.